Okay, so this is the question. Find all the possible coordinates of a point A, right? And the point A lies on a horizontal line that is passing through the point -4, -8. All right, so let's take a look at the graph. If I jump into a calculator, a graphing calculator, real quick, this one. If I jump into this, what we're talking about is an horizontal line passing through the point -4, -8, right? If I want to pass to the point -4, -8, let me just write that point, -4, -8, right? This will be exactly this point over here in the Cartesian plane, this one. Now, an horizontal line passing through this point, will have a lot of other coordinates, right? Another coordinate for that. Let's think about this coordinate right over here, in this corner over here. Let's call it point B, right? This coordinate will be -3, -8, right? Let me write it, -3, -8, right? Remember, it's an horizontal line, so we're kind of creating this line over here, passing through the -8, right? Another one, how about this one over here? This point over there. This point will be 4 in x and -8 in y. So 4, -8. Did you see what is going on? Every time I think about a point that is passing, that belongs to that horizontal line, those points have a characteristic, right? All of those points, since we're talking about an horizontal line, all of those points have the same y coordinate. But in x, the x coordinate can be anything. It depends on where you want your point. You can even put it in a decimal place. This one, I don't know, 2.5, -8. Right? Point D now. Right in the middle, between 2 and 3, because it is 2.5 for x and -8 for y. So now we are talking about this point over here, right? So let me get back to my board. There we go. With what we know, again, if you're looking for an horizontal line, we know already that using a Cartesian plane, sorry, if I can make lines straight, there we go. Using a Cartesian plane, what we know is that, focus please, camera, there we go. What we know is that our point, -4, -8, could be something over here. -4, 1, 2, and 8, over there. This would be -4, -8, right? If we want to look for every single possibility creating an horizontal line, we are talking about this line over here, right? And we can see that every single line, every single point in that line has the same x, the same y coordinate, which is -8. But it depends on the amount that you choose for x. Depending on what you choose for x, the x value will change. But the y coordinate will always be -8. So what would be all the possible coordinates for A? All right, the possible coordinates will be the point A, since we're talking about x, y, because these are coordinates, right? In y, we will always have -8. But for the coordinate x, we can write every single value that we want. So we can say something like any variable. Let's choose, I don't know, k, because whatever. Any variable that you choose. So every single possible coordinate of A that lies on an horizontal line has to look like this, k, which is any value. Let me write it here. K being absolutely every single value that you want. K belongs to the real numbers, right? So every single possibility of a coordinate A has to be k comma negative 8. So again, any number that you want, comma negative 8. Those are all the possible coordinates of A. That'll be it. Thank you.